This is good stuff, man.
It is good.
Telling you, dude, this is good stuff. Stick around for more than 3 minutes. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
A show to nowhere. Mike, John, special guest tonight, Jeff, coming back with us. We're enjoying some good times. We've been chatting away and joking away here off camera, if you will, and it's time to get some shit down.
Should have recorded it.
I sure it goes. The best shit is always when you're not recording.
I know.
But I was.
And we'll be right back.
Back after this messages. Dr. Pepper is 23.
I'm thinking about doing one of those.
Sorry.
I swear to God. Yeah, but I got to think of like some bullshit fucking company, right? Trying to sell like some off the wall.
I couldn't say flavors. I was trying to think of.
Yeah, but just something flavors. That's just crazy, you know, and then just cut like a quarter into the show and just like.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
You know, and thank you.
Thank you. This has been a moment.
Are you feeling a little unfresh? Do you feel the need to freshen up? I recommend Messengill. You know, I don't know, just something. Just to make it, you know what I mean? That way when people stick around, they can laugh.
Oh my God. So we were talking about tuna, stanky fish.
Fish fry?
The unfortunate time when women kind of and smell a little bit. Anyway, I was taking this chick home from school in high school. And me and my buddy are driving in my truck. You remember my little truck, little cab. She's riding shotgun. Actually, Andy, he was sitting in the back there. And we're driving and...
Andy's hooch.
I look over and I look at Andy back there, and Andy's giving me the face like holy shit, dude, because I guess he's smelling it really strong.
Well, yeah.
Right behind her, right?
He's locked in the back of the truck.
He's like, roll down a fucking window,
He's in a fucking whirlwind of fucking dead fish. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
It's winter time, we had the heat on.
He gets laughing, man. So what do you got?
Oh my God. So I start rolling down the window. She's like, oh, that's cool.
How do you tell him? It's like, do you not smell that?
Man. So I roll it back up. I remember Andy like fucking punches me.
Andy was like, you had an exit plan, and then you fucking shot it. You fucking dick.
No, don't get me wrong. This chick was hot, and we both were very interested. Okay,
Not anymore.
So, not anymore. I just wanted to drop her off.
And roll the fucking windows down.
He punched me hard as shit in the fucking shoulder, dude. Like, you fucking asshole, roll the goddamn window down. We didn't want to say anything, you know.
Well, that's the thing. If you knew that your hooch was bad, you know what I mean? You got a little bad odor coming.
We were thinking she didn't. I mean, did she? I mean, she had.
Would she think it was somebody's foot? What are we doing?
I don't know, man. My truck never made that smell any other time. Like was it something wrong with my engine at the time or something? But maybe she was.
She went nose blind. From the commercial, when kids get used to smelling their own shit, like all their dirty socks and it's Febreze or whatever.
I'm thinking maybe she had a cold.
Maybe.
She was stopped up. Couldn't
no, I get it. I respect that. To crack the window, I'm not going to say anything, but at the same time, I don't want to die.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, that's kind of uncalled for.
Now, I did go like someone farted, air that fucker out, like I did a big halfway roll down. So it was like a big blast of cold air flying in the cab.
Let's get a fresh
Andy's over there like, thank God.
It's so gross.
Holy shit, it was great, man.
Now I remember.
Hold on.
Okay.
So we get to her house, right? And we pull down her driveway, and she goes, "Hey, just give me a minute. I want to put my stuff away and change, and I'll come hang out with you guys." And immediately, me and Andy, oh, well, look at that now. Andy's like, I got to go home. And I was like, yeah, my dad's got something I got to do. You know, I can't hang out today.
No.
We had to like quickly come up with shit, dude. And I remember Andy jumps in the front seat and I get out of there and we start going down the road. He's like, holy fuck, dude. It starts just going off about it. I'm pretty sure he punched me again, too.
I'm surprised he
for
jumped
the window
up.
thing.
I was surprised he jumped up and got in his seat. Maybe
Well,
he was like,
the little cabs suck, man.
I know, but I would have just folded the seat forward and been like, dude, I don't want that shit to transfer to me. I don't want to be taking that with me. Sorry, Mike. I hope you shampoo the seat.
That's hilarious. Oh, I felt terrible. What was interesting on top of all of that, she didn't really hang out or talk to me much after that. I think she did know, and then us blowing her off.
Right.
I don't know, pissed her off, and that was it. Never really hung out with her after that.
Hey.
Even though we hung out a lot before that.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's entitled to have a bad
weird.
moment, but I mean, shit, I need to get away
Hey,
and
we
get some
didn't
air.
say anything. We
Right.
weren't rude or anything about it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, you did what you're supposed to do.
Right. And but woo.
Well, I remember. I won't mention names.
I don't look. The older I get,
Yeah.
actually, when I smell it, I'm like, it's pussy.
Well, it all depends on what.
I don't know what. Okay, now if it's like burnt fish or something like that,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
You gotta.
If there's
you know.
that hint of like something nice,
Yeah,
okay, that's not so bad.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
like looking back on it, like if that girl was riding my truck, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm not getting any in tonight, but that's all good. I'd still be hanging out with her. I would have gone inside. I would have let her go change,
Yeah.
come back, get in my truck, and we'd go hang out. It wouldn't have bothered me.
No.
I hope she went in and changed something or something, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe she just needed to change her pad and she would have been all
Maybe-
good. I don't know.
Maybe I'd go by Kroger and get some dude wipes.
Maybe she should have done it before she left school and got in my truck. I don't know.
Get some dude wipes and come back and just set
Poor
them in
thing.
the,
I
set 'em
feel
in the
bad
car.
talking about her now.
Well, so I knew a couple of, I think everybody here knows both the people, but where one of them said he went down on one of them. And it was to the point of just horrendous and had to come back up because it was
that bad.
And I was like, man, that's fucked up because I hung out with that chick like every day for a long time.
And never noticed that?
No.
Interesting.
So
Well, you just catch it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Or maybe she went and worked out, it's all sweaty, and she built up a froth.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
If you know about it, then you can go into it willingly.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But if you get shocked, if you get like smacked with some odor, sometimes you got to take a step back.
True.
Well,
I was doing coke with this chick one night, and we got hot and heavy.
Yeah.
And I started to go down on her, and I got a whiff, and it was really bad, like burnt my nose, kind of like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I remember I just kind of got up and left. She never talked to me again. She was cute, too. I really wanted to fuck her, and it was my first chance. I blew it.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, why didn't you? I think I even talked to you about it. You were like, why didn't you just pick her up and take her ass in the shower?
Yeah.
You remember that little coke chick down in Atlanta? That we used to go hang out at the apartment?
There was a lot.
There was a lot, I know, but she was one of them.
There was a lot. There was.
She had good coke.
Yeah. There's a lot of those too. I mean, it's bad,
Woo! Back in the day. In the day.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. That's what we're talking about.
It was hard to get. You had to jump through some hoops. Meet some sketchy people at a Circle K.
Did you ever do that, Jeff?
No.
I think he was one of the sketchy people we were meeting at the Circle K. Jeff mostly drove us everywhere. That's like what I remember. You driving.
If the van could make it.
Yes.
The van could make it.
I mean, all the way out to Smyrna a bunch, to get stuff.
Oh, man. I'm so glad I'm just, oh.
Back in the day.
Yeah, that was such a long drive. Such a sketchy, let's go through a few different counties, you know.
To get a quarter bag of weed.
Down the shittiest roads where people are just...
come home.
It's just garbage, you know. Not the best of areas, you know. It's just horrible.
It was very horrible. Learned all those areas, though, way before I ever did Sprinkler. And then I'm driving through there doing service going, holy shit, man, this is where we used to do this. This is where we did that. Yeah. I remember standing at that payphone there. That dude lived up that street. Like,
cops came and got me out of the yard right there.
Yeah, like, holy shit, all these spots out in that area. Like, what? Been out here a lot.
Yeah, no, it's, oh, God.
It was just funny with the Rainmaster.
Yeah.
We were in that whole area. All that area that we drove through and to, back in the day, it just brought back every memory, of all that shit. I mean, the Bronco.
I hated that whole
the
area.
Acid.
I don't want to go back anymore.
I
don't want to go to Atlanta anymore.
Yeah, I don't either, dude. We went down there for the Hawks game, which was fun, by the way. But I don't like going down there anymore. Oh, check this out. I pulled into this parking lot, dude. And I'm willing to spend like $40 to park because I don't want to fucking walk a long way. I just want to park and go right on in. Right? They had the $20 lot a couple of blocks away, but I didn't want to do that shit. So anyway, I pull all the way up. I go to the CNN lot up above, right? The one that has the bridge that goes over to actually CNN Center because we were going to go in there and eat dinner. Blah, 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 whatever. So I go in there. I go up. The lady was like, oh, the machine doesn't work. Go over there. And her sign out front said $40. I go all the way over to the other guy, and I'm like, hey, man, her little thing didn't work. And I'm coming up with my card. He takes my card, he sticks it in the thing. And I said, hey, how much is it anyway? And because I saw on his phone, it looked like $70 popped up. And I was like, well, hey, how much is that? He's like $70. I'm like, no, cancel that. And so he canceled it. And I was like, what the fuck, $70? I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I turned left, go the next lot, $35. I didn't have the bridge. We had to cross the road.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
When I went,
Was that worth that much more money?
When I went and saw the Falcons against Detroit in the new stadium and
you went to the
everything
Mercedes-Benz? Yeah. It's nice.
I didn't get the tickets and all that stuff. My family got it. And
great stadium.
They got a parking pass for the aquarium, or for the whatever it is.
World of Coke?
No, I think it is for the aquarium.
Okay, yeah.
And then we had to walk all the way there and like.
Oh wait, you parked all the way at the aquarium and walked?
That's where they parked. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So halfway, my old man looks at me, and by this time I already eaten my gummies because I took some with me. But I didn't want to eat them too soon. You got to plan out your venture.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You do a little bit before and then a boom before you walk in the game. We used to do that with the beer.
Yeah, I was like, all right, so I'm on my way in, so I'll take this much. That way, by this quarter, I'm going to be fucking lit. And just, bring it on, buddy. Let's watch who's going to lose. Two of my two favorite teams. So it doesn't matter win or lose. I don't give a shit.
That's true. Absolutely.
But halfway there, I'm already starting to feel it because I'm still fucked up from earlier.
Right.
And my dad looks at me and goes, next time, we'll fucking pay. We're not walking this shit. And I was like, no, dude. I don't know who opted for that.
Dude, that's a good mile, maybe 2 mile walk because there's no straight access. It's down, up, over, right, and
dude,
then to it. That's a lot of walking.
I was like, this is bullshit. And just walking so much the gummies that I took,
Congress Center blocks everything now.
before I even got going, I took the other one. So by the time I got to the fucking stadium, I was ripped. Just from exerting all my energy, I had blood pumping.
I was gonna say you got
Yeah.
everything's going right and dissolved that gummy
Dude.
real quick. Got it
Yeah.
all through the system by the time you walked in. Holy shit!
Yeah. I was like, man, this really is a cool
But
stadium.
you're like sweating. Oh, like,
Yeah.
what? This is bullshit.
Yeah, I
the
was
worst
like, I'm not
part is
doing
you
it
got to
anymore.
make that walk when you get out.
I know. Fucking, I was like, who does that?
You go sit down. You bring the fucking car around.
Somebody had tickets and gave them to somebody in my family, I think, and they had ticket or parking pass for.
I gotcha.
And they were
So
like,
they're-
hey,
oh,
if
look,
you want,
this is free
you can
parking.
stay at our free parking that we have here, or pay for your own or whatever. And I guess nobody consulted with me or my old man and decided that we were going to park way the fuck over there.
Wow.
I remember because it was like the turtle floor.
That's a long damn way. I mean, even my parking right across from the CNN,
Yeah.
actually, I guess that would be terrible, but it's still further than I'd rather be.
Yeah.
We used to park at the Gulch. Remember that? It was that down lower parking lot down there. It's still there, actually. That was our Falcons parking. We actually paid for the parking every year. That's where we parked every year when we had our season passes years ago.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I don't want to go down to Atlanta.
But I mean, that was back in the day when I didn't care if I went to Atlanta.
Yeah, now it's
Now
just
I
shit,
agree.
man.
I don't want to go either.
It's just shit, dude. I want to go the
I
other
really
way.
want to go.
I either want to go to Florida or I want to go to the mountains.
Mountains, yeah.
I
My
can't-
next trip is mountains. I did Florida last year. We gotta go mountains this year.
I'm talking about moving.
That's what I want to do. I want snow.
Oh, I
Not
don't
like
want
a lot of snow, but I
don't
want a little bit
snow.
every year.
Do you see? There's a
The
news.
mountains get some snow, man.
There's a news article. Like a fucking
I wanna sled
newscast
once a year.
in. I want to say Kentucky. No, it can't be Kentucky. It has
Why
to be
not?
Tennessee.
Kentucky gets some snow.
They're saying don't flush your meth
What?
because the sewer people are they take pride in having clean sewers. And with you throwing your drugs and flushing them, crack and things like that, the alligators are eating them. And they literally had a news broadcast. I was watching it. My wife was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I don't know where I'm at. I
Are
took
the
a left
alligators
turn.
on crack, dude?
Yeah, I took a left turn and I fell right off a cliff. And now this is where I'm at. This is what I get in my feed.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
Florida man feeds alligator crack.
Oh, it's Florida man is pussy shit compared to
Compared to
what
what
I've
you're
been
finding?
seeing. Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Oh,
there's-
hey. Check this out. So, we were talking about AI?
Yeah.
The last episode, well, actually,
Well,
episodes that they haven't seen yet, but
Yeah.
they will be seen before they see these. So, anyway, all right, so the
Yeah.
AI, they did an AI stock trader, and so they allow it to trade stock.
Okay.
Okay, they gave it all these rules, and they
Right.
allowed it to trade stock. This AI, the AI stock trader engaged in insider trading, despite being instructed not to, and then it lied about it. Yeah, that's how I felt about it. Do what?
You know what? They're gonna.
They
name-
better not. I hope they disconnected that son of a bitch. And can
They're
you
gonna-
disconnect it? Skynet.
They're gonna.
Skynet, dude.
They need to check the name of that one and make sure it's not Pelosi.
I don't know, I just read that and I was like, oh my God.
All the stuff they're doing.
Here
with
we go.
The computers and the firing it up, and it's gonna start thinking for itself. And the other one was like, they were shooting with real bullets. What other bullets? Real bullets? What are you giving real bullets to a fucking robot?
You had that robot dog thing that the military was
Oh, no,
playing
they-
around with. You seen that when it's firing missiles and everything too?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, holy shit.
They had 3 robots go crazy, and they ended up having to fucking destroy them. And one of them was already starting to link back up to figure out how to rebuild itself better. It was already downloading data. It's like, what are we doing? Quit fucking around. Has nobody seen Terminator?
So
Just stop.
This is already
You know?
this is already happening.
I know.
In 2025, Lockheed is launching their new supersonic jet. It is manless. Is that a way to put
It's
it?
a drone.
No. It's its own jet.
Okay.
So no human is controlling it, so it's not a drone.
What do you mean
It's-
no one's controlling it?
It's the SR-72.
Okay, so that tells me what?
Remember the SR-71 Blackbird?
Okay,
The spy
the plane, right.
Badass spy plane they built in the 50s. It
Right.
still was state of the art almost to today. Space age
Or
kind of
is it a-
technology.
or is it a hologram?
So,
we've
no, I've
just
seen
being
it.
lied
I've been
to.
at the.
Have you touched it?
Yes, I have.
Did you make love to it?
Well, I wanted to.
Okay.
They just had guards and a
Right,
tape thing and
right,
everything.
right.
Yeah.
I
They
know.
didn't even like me touching it in the first place.
USS Alabama.
I read the.
They got my picture up. I'm not allowed to go back.
it-
I tried to spray the crowd, if you know what I mean, from way up high.
Hey, you know what's? I got a cool story about that. USS Alabama.
Stop. Wait. Hold up. So I'm talking about blowing a load off the top of a battleship all the way down on all the people below, and you have a cool story to talk about that.
I sure do. I sure do. No, it's actually about the USS Alabama. Not that.
I'm glad you clarified.
Anywho, so we went down there for a Cub Scouts trip
Yeah.
a few years back and stayed the night on it and all that, which is pretty badass.
Yeah.
I ended up eating some gummies and
Why wouldn't
and I
you?
had one of those pins with me, and me and the Cub Master walked around with that pin. We went and explored the whole ship that night while everybody was asleep.
Yeah.
We went down into the deep. I mean, we went down so far that if we couldn't go any further because there's water. Like it's like, oh, okay, we can't go down to that level because it's all underwater. You know,
Oh,
I mean,
fuck
like
that.
it was spooky, it was cool, it was fun, it was crazy. Anyway, had a blast. But ran into one of the security guards that night, and we started bullshitting with them.
They don't have security guards.
Well, they got those two guys that like hang out there.
Fucking
You're
with
not
you.
lying. They're not really. They don't care.
No, I know.
Like the
I'm
kids
just
were
fucking
running
with you.
wild on the ship at night. They didn't give a fuck.
You know, you
did.
always hear somebody. They're like, "Yeah, no,
Cool
the
people,
the,
cool
the
people.
dude in the room with the jacket or whatever said whatever," and they're like, "No, that dude's he's."
he doesn't exist.
Yeah. And it's like,
well,
what the
maybe
fuck?
this guy. No.
That's what I was
So-
saying with the security
it's a
guys.
good
Like,
point. It's a good
like,
point.
dude, they don't have security.
Well, have you ever been? You've been. I mean, you've ever been to the USS Alabama? Down there, the big battleship.
down on the Gulf.
So you've been there, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we just talked about it.
Anyway,
Because they got the submarine, and now they have the air museum there too.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, which was really cool.
Yeah, the air museum's pretty
They
badass.
had some really cool planes.
They got a lot more now too.
I'm pretty sure they have a Blackbird or it was an F-14. I can't remember. Those are my two favorite, so I can't remember which one I saw. But anyway, I saw one of them there. But
Yeah.
anyway, no. So the security guard was telling us about when Hurricane Katrina hit.
Right.
Okay, and that's like right there where it
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Anyway, they were on the boat that night when it hit. And their job was to, make sure. Anyway, so they drove their cars up that big ramp and parked their cars on the back of the boat there.
Yeah.
The two guys did. And they hung out in the boat and they went through the boat and they battened down all the hatches and they rode out the storm in the boat. He said
Well, it's
they
a-
lifted up, they swung around, the sea level rose. And he said at the end, they kind of settled. They went up, the ramp was gone. Right, their cars were still on the boat, no problem. They were sitting way up.
Yeah.
Up the boat was floating.
Yeah.
When it's not really right now. It's sitting on the ground, right? Or
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Well, yeah, because you got water
Yeah.
in the bottom of it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Exactly.
Oh, damn, I'd be hoping they'd hurry up.
Exactly.
Pull that drain plug, goddammit. This boat's got to go down before
Well-
it goes down.
So he said they looked out, because now they got the museum. But he said like that museum, that building, because the boat's higher than that building.
Right.
The water was above that building.
Yeah.
He said the whole area was water. He said they spent a week on the boat before somebody could get that. He said they were fine, so they kept kind of like, we're good here, you know, before the water even
Where else
went
would
down
you want to
enough.
be?
Right?
A hurricane coming, put me
That's
on a
what I
battleship.
told him. I said, damn, dude, I think you were in the best thing out of the whole damn state.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'd be concerned
You
about is
know?
the fucking chains to make sure that the fucking...
Well, he said there's a bunch of concrete actually that it's like connected to or whatever, so it doesn't move. They don't want it to go anywhere, kind of deal.
Right.
But it floated that whole concrete base as well. He said it was.
Yeah. I mean, it's just...
There's that much fucking water.
Yeah. I'd rather be on a battleship than in a fucking...
Yeah, and
you know
that's
what I mean?
that battleship, the USS Alabama, is as big as the Mighty Mo, the USS Missouri.
Yeah.
You know, that's the big famous one.
We took the kids there to the USS Alabama. Me and Lynn would go there. We'll go there now, just the two of us. If we go driving past,
Yeah.
we'll fucking pull in.
They filmed the movie, what was it? I love that movie too, with Steven Seagal, where he's on the battleship fighting.
Oh, did they
The
film
Navy
it on
SEAL.
the boat?
It was filmed on the USS Alabama.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Well, he's what?
And he's supposed to be on the USS Missouri, so they said they changed the front numbers just for the movie, and then they changed it back.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I was like, dang, that's cool.
Yeah.
They got pictures
I
of
like
it. and all
that place. That place is pretty cool.
It was cool. And if you don't spend the night like I did, there ain't no way in hell you're seeing that whole boat.
No.
'Cause, I mean-
we fucking hiked it.
Dude, there's so much to see.
Yeah, with the kids, we didn't do all that much because they were little, and the stairs are like that.
Yes.
I mean, you're going down and then
Yes.
turn around, going down, and
Yes.
so carrying a bunch of little kids and shit around through there, it sucked ass.
Did you make it into the missile silo up front?
Yeah, me and the wife did not too long.
Huge.
Yeah,
And it had like that big dent in the bottom. Did you see?
no.
Where like they dropped a missile or something, dude?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
They had the big chain that
Yeah.
like moved it all and all those.
Yeah,
oh,
'cause
dude, that was gnarly. It made me
was
just
it?
made you realize how fucking big the ship
Oh, yeah.
really is. You know,
It
it's like
was-
this is one small spot, but this is fucking huge.
Oh,
But it's a small spot on the ship.
the boat's fucking huge. Same with the submarine that's there that you can walk through.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but
But
it's fucking
you know,
weird
spending
too.
months in that thing, oh
No,
my
dude.
god!
Man, my farts are too bad.
You
I would
gotta-
kill people. They'd stuff me in the fucking missile torpedo and
They
fucking be like,
torpedo your ass
torpedo
out.
you motherfucker. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I got a brother-in-law that spent, or not excuse me, brother-in-law. My wife's brother spent, I don't know, about 5 years, I think, on a sub, but a nuclear sub, and he was actually the nuclear head guy that oversaw that part of the ship.
Yeah.
But he was on one of those big ass ones, so he said, you know, it's pretty big and open, and you got everything. They got a store. They got everything.
Oh yeah,
He said, but here's the problem though. So he was on an attack sub, not one of the anyway.
right.
So he said that when they go to port, it's literally one of those deals where because subs don't have a way to like forklift it in like big aircraft carriers do and all that stuff, right?
Right.
So they're literally doing the chain gang thing
Right.
a lot of times, right? And he said they'll be sitting there passing food, and the box will say rejected by the Army, rejected by the Navy, or not Navy, but other corps,
Right.
or Army, Marines, or Air Force. He's just like, what the? Why are they rejecting it and we're taking it? You know, like,
Why did they get first dibs? Who's fucking doing the contract negotiations?
put that shit on the subs and send them down. They
Yeah.
can't do anything. They have to eat it.
Yeah, but what they're,
Right?
what they're doing is sending them with the shitty food to make them blow ass in the fucking sub.
Army's
dude.
like, beans, send that to the Navy.
Yeah. Send that to the subs. man.
Subdivision Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me make that order. Subdivision.
They take their hatred between each other pretty fucking serious.
You know, it might depend on which Joint Chief is like in charge of the military at time or something. Like if it's the Army guy, he's fucking those sub guys, right?
Oh,
they're
I'm
they're
sure.
screwed.
But you still don't want to
Beans
imagine
and,
that What was that? Up Periscope or down
Oh,
Periscope?
down Periscope. What a funny ass movie.
It's
that
like
was.
somebody squeaks out a fart and they're like, what?
He farted. It was a big fart, and they're all like, the whole place is dying like, as he killed them all.
Yeah, hearing it through the sonar.
That was hilarious.
Let's
All right,
wrap
well,
her
that
up.
was fun. Sorry about the end there. Probably got on a tangent, but it was good times.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. If you liked, please subscribe. Chuck needs some new shoes. So if you liked it,
Yeah.
you probably would enjoy a fart in a submarine. And if you didn't,
Go walk your fucking dog
that's it, man.
or your cat. If
Or
you're
your cat. Oh, your chicken.
got chicken, I thought you
Okay, you
chicken.
just throw them out in the yard. Maybe they're
Choke a chicken.